Good morning. We have Andrew Brandt here with us from All-Star Computer Service, and we're talking about everything new in the tech world, including Windows 10 that's going to be coming out soon, right?
That's right. Microsoft has announced that the new version of Windows is going to be coming out later this year in Windows 10. We're going to skip over 9 altogether, go straight into 10.
Why? Because we're that cool.
We're that cool.
I have to think about it anyway.
And it's going to be great. In fact, watchers, if you stay right here and don't change the channel, we're going to give you a preview of it right here on television. We got a hold of a developer's copy.
Okay.
And so instead of just playing with it in our laboratory, we decided, let's bring it on television.
Sure.
Let's show the people.
And what sort of changes, can we
There's
expect?
going to be a lot of really great changes, and a lot of changes for the better. There's a lot of backlash with Windows 8. A lot of people, they missed the desktop experience. I think Microsoft thought wrong about getting rid of the start menu and the desktop interface. They say, well, the future is obvious, like iOS and Android,
Which is great for, personal devices.
Right.
But when you're talking about your sit-at-home computer, the one you're probably going to be doing most of your work on, that's
the big modifier right there is work. A lot of people, they use their tablet devices or their phones for media consumption.
Sure.
Yeah.
But whenever you want to sit down and do work, you want to get work done, you want the start menu, you want the desktop interface. And so Microsoft has brought that stuff back along with a lot of other really cool changes that we'll get to show off right here in about, 20, 30 minutes?
20 minutes-ish.
All right.
Well, awesome. Windows 8 is a little bit difficult for me to use so far, so will Windows 10 be easier possibly?
Windows 10 is going to be a lot easier for you to use. It's going to have a lot more of the visual cues that you expect from Windows. You're going to have the start menu. You're going to have notification centers. It's going to be really great, and it's also going to have the ease of use that we experienced with Windows 7. But Windows 8 was a fast operating system, so they built that fastness into Windows 10 as well. Okay,
well, we will show you guys an actual preview of Windows 10 coming up in just a little bit. For now, Chris is going to take it with some weather.
That's right.
Today in Amarillo, in high definition, continues.
Good morning. We have Andrew Brandt here with us from All-Star Computer Service, and we are talking about Windows 10, and you're going to give us a sneak peek of it.
That's right. Like I said, in the last segment, we got ourselves a hold of a developer's copy, a technical preview, and so instead of just keeping it in our laboratory under wraps, we decided to bring it to the people.
Awesome.
So I'm going to show you four really cool features. Okay. The first one is the start menu is back.
Yay.
Awesome. That's good news.
That's probably the biggest thing that people complain about, right?
That is the biggest thing. And the biggest thing with Windows 8 was there were no physical cues for how the operating system worked. Where do I get to this? Well, it's all back, okay? So we click on the start menu, and it looks a lot like, an amalgam between the Windows 7 start menu and our Windows 8 start screen. So we have these live tiles.
Almost like your favorite apps, things that you save like to your phone, desktop, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. Right here, you can scroll through those, you can see your calendar or the local, the weather. Might put you out of a job. I don't know.
It's usually pretty wrong.
Okay. And so you've got these live tiles, but also, all of your applications right here in the start menu, right where we want them to be, right where they're used to be.
Gotcha.
They're easy to get to.
And even broken down by like alphabetical.
Right.
You can actually point those out.
And then this also scales up to full screen if you wanted to as well.
Very nice.
Right. So if you have more apps in your start menu, it'll scale out, across the whole desktop.
Sure. Okay. Fantastic. Like that.
And then the second one, big one here, is the notification center. Now, when this operating system is completed, you'll have notifications from your favorite social media networks, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, any of the companies that allow Microsoft access to their APIs. You get notifications if you get a, hey, Angelina, Andrew said he had a great time on set with you this morning. Bam, pop up right here on your desktop, right?
Awesome.
And then the third one is a desktop search. Now we can search for anything right here.
Okay.
By typing in, say, our command. If I could type this morning. And we have our command prompt, and it also does voice search. Now we're not connected to a network right now, but we could actually talk to it and say, hey, computer,
find something.
How is the weather going? I think Chris lied to me. How is the weather today?
If you want to do that, that's fine.
And then our fourth biggest feature is not really one here on the screen we can show you, but it's in price.
Okay, sure.
Windows 10 will be a free upgrade for everyone running Windows 8, Windows 8.1, and for the first time and for the first year, for users of Windows 7.
Wow. Okay.
Cool.
Fantastic there. And it's kind of like making up for how 8 ended up being. A lot of people complain about it. So kind of nice little makeup there. I
Absolutely.
think. Very nice.
Definitely. And when is this coming out? Do we know?
We don't know for sure. We're going to say
estimate?
October.
October. Okay. So that's not too much longer to wait.
Not at all.
But you got your first preview right here.
Right here.
So keep that in mind and remember that it's free when it comes out in October.
Yep.
Very nice.
And we will have all this information posted for you over at myhighplains.com. It's now 6:42.